Hello everybody and welcome to another amazing video of DIY investing. When we're talking about this market consolidation over the last 6 months, there's only been a handful of narratives that have actually continued to break out and maintain new all-time highs. The biggest narrative that we have seen this cycle has been AI, and not only in crypto, but the broader markets as well. We have seen an entire AI resurgence where many people are pivoting and investing into AI, building AI, and this is something that has actually trickled into crypto as well. Many of these AI agents have outperformed the majority of the market. And with Virtual's platform launching many new agents every single day, we are seeing many of these go up 10x, 20x, and some even 100x in value. Today, I'm going to break down my favorite AI agent that I expect to give us some of the biggest returns over the next few months. One that just launched and everybody has the chance to get in at the very ground floor before something very special happens around this AI agent space. We've seen more money consolidating into these than anything in the market, and I got a lot of confidence that this is going to be the sector to catch the first bid once we do bottom in Bitcoin. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you found any value in this video, please do me a favor. Hit that like, comment, and subscribe button. Without further ado, let's jump right into this amazing video today. So right off the bat, guys, I wanted to start out by talking about the Virtuals platform. Now, Virtuals is an AI project that I've been following for the last year now, and I've been watching their platform and seeing some of these new agents launching, and I think that there's a very unique opportunity for everybody to make some serious profit on this platform. Now, I've been watching these for a while. I've been seeing how they develop, kind of the average route most of these agents take once they launch, and I can tell you guys right now, the pre-sale market is dead. Anybody investing into these early insider stuff, they've just not been profitable. Almost all of them just instantly launch and start going down with sell pressure. But these agents that are launching on Virtuals are doing something completely opposite. There isn't all of the insiders, there isn't all of the VCs, there isn't all the sell pressure, and many of these agents are just pumping 10, 50, 100x in value. Now, Virtuals is the platform, but all of these AI agents are part of the actual Virtuals ecosystem, right? Every agent that launches is part of Virtuals. Now, if we look at some of these are just the trending agents, but every single one of these have pumped so hard, and many of them are still maintaining higher highs to this day. If we look at kind of the route every one of these have taken, you're going to notice something. Every single one of these will launch, make their first little pump correction, and then that's usually what happens right before the big run starts to happen. And even some of these older ones that have already went through the initial boom period from 2024 that have had these corrections, many of these are even breaking out with new volume. So that tells me that there is still very much a lot of new money in these markets that is still trickling down. And these are the only markets that have broken out as Bitcoin sold off. So when we're looking at all of the cryptos out there that are still doing well, AI agents are almost the only narrative that have consistently outperformed the whole market, even when the market is down. And it doesn't matter which of these agents you're looking at. Every single one of these have done the same thing. They make that first little pump, correction, and then that's really where the true parabolic run starts. Look at all this volume that's came in here. Every single one of these, if we bought at the very low when this thing first launched, you know, you'd be up 40x already just off of this one, and it's only got 40 million in market cap. So the idea that this can't hit 100x from that low, I think it's very likely it will. This is another one that hit $46 million in market cap. If we pull up this chart, where's this one at? Just a consistent uptrend the entire way. Even as Bitcoin is sold off, it's still maintained that uptrend, and it's just bounced off of the same support. If you would have bought it down here at the listing, you're up 28x and you were up 50x. These are only $46 million in market cap, and every single one of these were a free launch that anybody could have participated in. This has been basically the biggest one that I've seen so far, being Ribita, and this one has been on an absolute tear. If we pull up the all-time chart, this thing has done nothing but just consistently outperform the whole broader market. If you would have bought, you know, $1,000 down here when it first launched, you know, you'd be up 114x, and you were up like 150x, 154x. So this is just one of those examples, and look at this consistent volume. This is a chart that doesn't even look like it's done. It looks like it's still missing a blow off top. And this one's sitting at a higher market cap of about 300 million. So this one has been one of the bigger outperformers. But guys, this is, I mean, look at all of these agents. There is literally thousands of them, 16,000 agents here. And if you go through and look at many of these, they all look about the same. You know, the ones that have underperformed are the ones where the team quit building. But if you look and follow these that have actively stayed supporting, they have people building them, they have done nothing but continue to uptrend even as the market is down. If we come over here and take a look at Virtual's token, this is the actual token for the platform I just showed you. So Virtual's protocol, this is the actual token for it. And if we come down here, we had that first run in 2024. Everything peaked at the end of the year. But if you notice, look how much volume has consistently came into the Virtuals coin. Even over here on this recent breakout, we saw a massive breakout in price, huge volume. More volume came in over here on this breakout than we even saw at the peak of the all-time high. That's exactly what you want to see inside of a market that's reversing. On top of that, we already broke from downtrending resistance. Literally all of these agents are primed to have massive outperformance. On the bearish sense, I could see us going for one more low like this before this thing pumps, but regardless, I don't think it changes anything. This is a breakout. Whether we get one more sell-off, I think that the volume already confirms all of this. And when we're looking at all of these agents that have already launched on Virtuals, almost every single one of them have done nothing besides pump. So I'm really confident that this thing is about to catch a bid, and it's going to make that next run to all-time highs. Whether it makes a low, whether it bottoms here, I really anticipate that this thing is going to pick up in a very big way. And it's all because of these launches. They're all back to Virtuals. They're all bonded to the liquidity. So when one does good, they all do good together. And when we're talking about Base being the premier chain for all of these agents, you really can't get any better opportunities. Now, for the rest of this video, I wanted to share with you guys a brand new agent that just launched on Virtuals that I think is going to be the very premier one. You haven't seen anything better. I've been tracking these agents for a very long time now, watching them ever since the beginning of Virtuals protocol last year. And I'm telling you guys right now, I have never seen anything quite as primed as what AMAI is building today. If we come over and actually take a look at AMAI, imagine being able to have a chat GPT style prompt where you can literally just type in a chat GPT thing and have it launch a crypto, create an agent that goes out and transacts arbitrage for you, that goes out and snipes launches on multiple chains. Anything that you can think of a sandbox where anything can be created through a chat GPT style prompt. That is literally what AMAI is building. You can basically type in the prompt what you want, and then you'll have all of these agents, the S1, the J1, and the M1, they will work together to literally program and build you anything inside of this market. So whatever your idea is for what you can build in crypto, whatever project you want, but you don't know how to code, you don't know how to do all that stuff, AMAI is the first of its kind that will literally let you just type in what you want and it'll build it all for you. And not only that, but all of these agents that you build, they have trust scores. So if somebody sees that you've built an agent on the AMAI platform and they see how well it's profiting, let's say you built an arbitrage agent that goes out and collects arbitrage opportunities, and you see, you know, on the leaderboard that you profit this much every single month or whatever, you can actually, all of the agents are tokenized and you can trade them as well. So you can make money off of your agents that you launch, whether they're just, you know, doing the thing that you program them for, or whether you trade them on the market. Everything is tokenized. And then the best thing that I like are these Genesis swarms. Basically, you can combine multiple different agents together to create a swarm. So you could have one agent that basically does arbitrage. You could have another agent that snipes launches. You could have another agent that, you know, builds a platform or builds smart contracts or whatever. You could have another agent that tracks wallets. Whatever it is, you can have multiple different agents together. You can combine them into a web, and then they will literally flow value in between each other. So you can take profits that you generated arbitrage. You can take that, and then you can put it towards the bot that actually snipes launches. So you can have these chains of agents working for you, constantly transacting value and making you money along the way with literally no effort. A chat GPT style prompt, you type in what you want, and it will literally go out there and do that. There's never been anything like this in the crypto market. And when we're talking about AI, this is something that I see having value outside of crypto. Imagine what you could do plugging this into the broader world with, you know, e-commerce and all of that stuff. AMAI could literally simplify and automate all of this stuff for you, and that's what's exciting to me. When we look at AMAI, you don't have the same level of partnerships that AMAI has. When you're looking at all of the agents that have launched on Virtuals, none of them have the backing that AMAI does. Talking Base App, OKX Wallet, Virtuals Protocol, WorldCoin, and D.I.Y, all of these are really big projects that have already done well, right? We all know what Base App is. We all know OKX Wallet. We all know Virtuals. These are huge projects. Not only that, but they literally have a dedicated SUI engineers working on the AMAI chain. So they're back to SUI. They're partnered with all of these other chains. This is one of those that is a rare opportunity, and that's why I'm sharing with you guys. When we come over here and actually take a look at the AMAI chart, I've never been more confident on an AI agent. I've already seen how all of these other ones on virtuals have ran. I'm very confident that this is one of the better ones that we've ever seen. And I'm telling you guys, fundamentally, there's never been an AI project that does what AMAI does. It just launched today. It just had its first green candle and then sell off. It's looking like it's getting more buy pressure, but guys, this is a 5-minute time frame. Remember every single one of these agents that I shared with you guys up to this point? We can come down here and look at a few of them. Every agents follow the same pattern where they make that first listing. Some of them correct, most of them hold higher highs, and then the pump starts. So the fact that AMAI is already sitting at the very beginning means that everybody has an opportunity of jumping in at the ground floor. It only has $3.4 million market cap, so it's still very undervalued. When we're looking at how all these other agents that pumped, what they went from really small market caps and ballooned. 50 mil, 17 mil, 45, 330, right? There's a lot of these at different market caps. Because AMAI already raised their capital and they've already seen such amazing growth, I'm really confident that the token is about to blow up in a big way. Almost all of the agents that we've seen launch up to this point do very little. They're almost meme coins. And so the fact that AMAI is basically one of the very first legitimate AI agents that does multiple things, it's almost sandbox for AI. You can literally do anything that you want, program anything, build anything, combine multiple agents together to create kind of a cycle of value flow and deal flow through each other. This is something that's going to blow up. And at only $3.4 million market cap, you guys have a really good opportunity of getting in at the very ground floor. Looking at how all of these other agents have done, I'm confident that this one does well. And you guys are literally getting in right after launch. So if you do want to actually buy this, I'm going to link everything in the description. I'm going to link the website. I'm going to link the virtuals platform. I'm going to link the contract address, the deck screener. All of it's going in the description. Very rarely will I actually present to you guys an altcoin that I'm confident in enough to actually invest my own money into. And AMAI is one of those that I'm very confident is going to do well. We've already seen it outperform in the early market on the pre-sale. We're already seeing it starting to outperform as we just launched and went live. You guys have an opportunity of getting in at the ground floor before something amazing happens inside of the virtuals ecosystem. So if you do find value in this video, please do me a favor. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of these videos. If you guys do want to see anything I'm buying, selling, trading, links are in the description. Go ahead and sign up for my VIP. VIP members got this signal first. They always get these signals first, so they actually bought in the initial sell. Shout out to anybody that bought it in my private group. But there's still so much upside at only 3.4 million. It's not like you're late by any stretch of the woods. This thing is about to send, and I'm really excited to see what this does. So with that being said, I'll catch you guys in the next one. As always, peace out.